This is going to be our February wrap-up video. Cover what we read.
Not a wrap-up, a recap.
Okay, recap. And since, we're reading more than just what we're discussing on the channel, this is our opportunity to kind of inform you where we're at on that stuff. And since last time you didn't have anything to talk about, I figured you can go first.
Right, no completions in January. But I did find some success in February. I completed Andre Alexis's 15 Dogs. I took some notes, so I'm going to pull those out real quick. Because I completed this way early in February. So I'm afraid I...
Would forget?
I was afraid I was going to forget. Okay, so 15 Dogs. It's an epilogue. I don't know if I said that right. Which is a moral fable. Especially one with animals as the characters. 15 dogs. Okay. I liked it. I am glad that Chimmy, our dog, cannot talk. Or think, has to think like a human. 'Cause to hear these dogs talk and think, it's sad, at times. This was definitely more serious of a book than I was hoping for. And I'm sure, I know for sure that there are deep meanings within the words, but I tend to be more of a surface reader. So I'm not gonna, there's hints of religion and humanity and other things. So what I'm going to do, there's actually a video that I'm going to include with this video, and it's the author kind of speaking a little bit about the book. So but yeah, it was okay. Yeah. Like I said, it was a bit more serious than I was hoping for. But if you're into some thinkers, this is probably a good one. So, 15 Dogs, Andre Alexis. Alright, and then next up, let me just put those in here so I don't think those are notes for everything, because they're not. Alright, next up, How I Became a Dog Called Midnight by Ben Miller. This is,
what you were looking for.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, but it's more, I would probably say, I don't know, 8 to 12 age group? I don't know. Just depends on the reader. What caught me was this cover. It's so pretty and colorful and so how I discovered it though was one of the actors in a show that I watched called Outlander, which, by the way, I also finished Dragonfly and Amber, the second book in the Outlander series. He worked with Ben Miller, who is also an actor, not just an author. And so he was kind of helping promote his book, and I saw it on Instagram, and I'm like, wow, that cover looks really great. And I was just drawn to it. But that's the little kid in me. But it was good, mysterious, magical. It's kind of like it's a Freaky Friday, but it's a kid and a dog. So, I enjoyed it. If you have a youngin' who is, 8 to 12, could even be younger, they'd probably enjoy it. And just look at the cover. It's so pretty. But anyways, so that was a good one. And then, like I said, second book in the Outlander series. Finished it up on the very last day of February. I accepted the challenge that I self-imposed.
So when are you going to finish the third book?
I'm working on the third one. The goal is the end of March. As usual, I am not only reading, I am also audiobooking. And I did that one for this as well. So, it's good. if you've seen the show, you know, correlates with season 2, I believe. So, yep, I'm continuing on in this saga. I'm really just happy that I could have something to talk about this go around, unlike January. So now, that's my take on February. Over to you!
First book I completed was Project Hail Mary. This, I don't know what I expected, other than I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. But this is a damn good book. If you like, you know, learning some science things here and there, taught to you in a way that's actually understandable. Kind of a mystery because the main character wakes up with like no memories. He wakes up on a spaceship, no memories, and 2 corpses on it besides him. That's all the setup I needed to just kind of dig in. And I love the twists, I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say much more because if you wanted to read it.
Spoiler free, the way to be.
But I did enjoy the ending. I don't know, you know. It was wrapped up in a very good way, in my opinion.
You even,
I bought a copy for my sister.
And she
enjoyed it.
Seemed to like it, from what I've heard. You guys haven't really had like an in-depth conversation.
No, but like just through like Messenger or whatever, she seemed to really enjoy it. So that's cool. Mm-hmm. And then I also read Kings of the Wild, Nicholas Eames. This book, the main character, the whole time, I thought of myself, in a way. Not exact, but like the way he thinks. I've never read a book where I've like felt like I was the main character. Because it's about getting a band back together, but a band of mercenaries, not a band of musicians. But being as that I have some history of trying to get a band going, a lot of things kind of spoke to me.
Well, first of all, let me fix your statement. You didn't try to get a band going. You did get a band going. Y'all did some stuff for a little bit. So
yes.
Don't undersell your musical talents.
I'm not that good.
Well, I'm just saying. You were in a band. You weren't just trying.
True. But that's a bunch of older, past their prime people getting together to get stuff done. And I thought that was a good take. I like that. And then I did finish the third book, which was kind of an impromptu, not on my list. I read The Emperor's Soul by Brandon Sanderson. I only have that on Kindle.
Was that pre or post Kickstarter breaking event?
Pre. I read that before.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
And that was. I mean, I love, you know, the Stormlight Archive stuff by Sanderson, like Mistborn, like other stuff I've read by him. But for how short that story was, I thought it was great, to the point, kept me interested. Job well done. And interesting magic in it, too. I would recommend all 3 of those to anyone that's interested in this channel.
Anything else?
As of right now, not really.
Is there anything that you had intentions of finishing in February that you will be moving into March?
A lot of stuff.
Well, I'll touch on mine. Obviously, I've started the 3rd book, which, since it's a series of currently 9 books, that's like it's gonna continuously be a continuation until I get caught up, and I'm waiting for the 10th book. What else did I'm still working on Fool by Christopher Moore. Haven't really been touching it too much, but that, I actually was going to say, I kind of dropped that one because I only got that one because the Ben Miller book had not arrived yet, and it was coming from over the pond, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it might not get here in time for me to make this a part of my February. So I started Fool. Well, it's like as soon as I started Fool, it arrived, and so Fool has been moved into March. So.
Yeah, I've started a bunch of stuff. I've just haven't finished a bunch of stuff.
Is there anything you know for sure that you're not going to finish?
Harrow the Ninth.
I knew you were kind of questionable on that when we did our January, I believe.
I got to a certain point and I don't care anymore. I don't know. It just didn't grip me. Not saying it's bad, it's just not my thing.
Alrighty. Well, there we be. February.
Yeah.
Let us know what you read in February, what you're working on, what you hope to be working on. We're always looking for recommendations. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I have more books than I can read right now, but I'll take more recommendations too.
Yes, but as one fellow booktuber says, these are good problems to have.
Yeah. Very good problems to have.
All right, I think that's it for February recap. We will see you when we see you.
See you when I see you.
That was stupid. I just said that.